Hit that start button,
Do it.
baby.
Hit the start button. Are we rolling?
See what we got?
Are we rolling? We're good.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man.
Look at that.
Don't do it. Listen, this is
Must
the...
have been love, but it's over now. You were just telling her how you remember her from the 90s. Back
Michelle
when you were
McCormick?
a fertile young lad, when you first moved to Quincy.
Yeah.
You introduced yourself in a way that made me uncomfortable in a good way.
I know, it went south quick. I felt bad. Everything about it...
Hi, Michelle.
Oh,
Am
hi.
I on?
Oh,
No,
you're on.
Come on
Hi,
over here.
Michelle
Come here.
McCormack, so
Michelle,
happy.
come here. Michelle, get over here.
Oh, okay, you guys.
Get over
Yeah,
here.
just-
Come on, hop in here and say hi to everybody. It's worth
You
it.
can hop in and say hi.
Well, I think
Everyone,
I'm
we got
So-
Michelle here, huh?
I'm busy scheduling.
Come on,
Okay.
she's
For the
busy
Daily
doing
Money.
nothing.
Okay,
Thank
so
you so
sorry.
much.
Good to see
Yeah.
you.
You're fine. It's the Muddy River News. No one watches.
I feel like, have you ever been so embarrassed? This is not one of those times where I'm on that level of embarrassed, but like this is my first time meeting Michelle McCormack, and I want to give off a good impression, and if she's going to listen to this pod, that's not
Yeah.
a good way to do it. It's not a good way to do it. It's terrible.
I walked in
here.
shirtless.
Did you?
Yeah, why not? It's what you do.
That is what you do.
Yeah. So it's no big deal.
But,
No, welcome, Michelle. We'll try not to ruin your first Wednesday here.
Yeah.
No promises.
no promises.
What you do this week? Awesome. Get to your list.
All
What do we
right,
have?
very good. So I remember one of the worst. I had a very bad dream last night. I had a really bad dream.
Okay. I'm
I've
gonna
been
make
having
notes.
bad dreams lately. And I need to tell you that I dreamt that I was drowning. And when I woke up, I kind of woke up in, not like the proverbial cold sweat, but I also had to go to the bathroom. You ever wake up and have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night?
Never.
Has ever happened?
It's never happened.
Okay. Well, it happened last night, and that is the third night in a row where I've dreamt that I was drowning.
And like, had you eaten anything you normally didn't eat prior to sleeping?
No, nothing. Not even that. Not even that. No.
But this, you said this has been a regular occurrence.
I've been having nightmares lately.
Do you sleep on your side, your back, or how do you sleep?
I got sleep on my back right now because this shoulder came dislocated recently, and I had to put it back in place, so I can't roll over on my left side.
Are you still trying to sleep with the homeless in the park to really know what they're getting into, or are you finally back to a seat?
I moved out of
Serta
downtown.
mattress?
I moved out of downtown Quincy. That doesn't happen over there.
Where you're
in
at?
the Eastern Corridor. Over there, in like
I don't know where you live.
by Baldwin School.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a
re-
fine
It's a
area.
really nice area over there by Baldwin.
beautiful architecture.
Really, really nice.
A lot of hidden secrets there. A lot of Quincy's darkest secrets in that area.
There's a lot of that.
Drug running,
That's where that.
prostitution. Yeah.
Well, not prostitution, but that young gal that does the OnlyFans that's got the really big truck.
Thank God you finished your sentence properly. Yes, I do know who you speak
she
of.
had to move her truck. Did you hear about this?
No, nope. You know I don't.
People
read the
are
paper.
complaining that her truck is too big and it's too lifted and it's too black and green and it's sitting right there on the corner of pretty much, I think, 30th and Main. But she moved her truck. I was all disappointed. My kids love that truck. They don't know what she does for a living, but they love the truck. It's really neat, but it's gone.
But say you decided to explain to the kids in great detail what she does for a living. Would they still enjoy that truck?
No, because doesn't she show her feet or something? Yeah, she
Yep.
shows her feet.
Yep,
No,
it's a
my
feet.
kids don't. My kids don't care about any of that stuff.
Feet, hands, yard gnomes.
My 5-year-old, she might. She's always showing off her feet.
When did the big truck things, when did that start? I feel like at COVID is when people went balls to the wall with the giant trucks, where like the lift kit and the wheels and tires cost more than the actual engine and vehicle itself. I don't know when that started.
Before I go hardcore rogue, yeah, I see it. Before I go hardcore rogue about really big trucks and the big wheels and the lift kits, do you have any friends that I'm gonna really offend? Because I don't. The big lifted trucks with the super loud exhaust and the wheels that come way far out. You know what I'm talking about? They look ridiculous. They're all for show. It's all for show. There's no use
practicality to them.
No.
I don't think you can go pick up a couple of ton of gravel, several Mexicans from a Home Depot. They don't fit in the back of that with the gravel. You get rid of the gravel, could be a whole different situation. I don't know the square foot in the back of a lifted truck.
I don't think those fine folk would be caught dead in the back of a truck like that. I don't think they would do it. I think they run far away.
No, no,
Those
no,
trucks.
no, 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 no. There's a bright pink Ford F-150 in town, and when you see it, you know, you hate to be stereotypical. There's only one conclusion to that truck.
What's that?
I mean, obviously, it's someone of the Mexican heritage owns that. I'm making a wild assumption. I literally have no clue who owns that truck, but based on, you know, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, yeah, that's a pink truck driven by a Mexican fella.
Dude, it could be. It could be. Man, I love stereotypes.
I know you love them too much. Like I love pot pies. I love saltwater pools. You love stereotypes.
I do.
That's a whole separate ballgame that we're not in the same lane with that.
Right. Well,
have you ever known anyone that's drowned?
goodness. You mean besides
Either held down or accidentally.
Malcolm Jamal Warner?
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
Why are you laughing about that?
Well, because
he just died.
I did forget about him. Isn't every drowning accidental?
Yeah.
Why do they have to specify the fact that it's an accidental? I don't think he looked at his buddies, yelled jackknife, and then said, "I'm about to drown," and then hopped in that water. I don't think that.
It's very rare for like a man to drown, and it's his wife or ex-girlfriend pushing his head down and not letting him up for air. That almost never happens. It's usually accidental. There's usually alcohol involved. A lot of times it's at the Lake of the Ozarks. A lot of drownings at the Lake of the Ozarks.
I mean, it is 93% water, so the odds of that happening are greater than, say, Quincy.
What's the worst way to die? Or do you have any, off the top of your head, can you think of any weird, horrible ways to die?
What's that medieval one? Like where some, I assume that the medieval people owned the title for the worst ways to die just based out of boredom. Like they didn't have anything else going on, so it was just a bunch of guys getting hammered on, meat or whatever the hell they drank. They're like, we should build a bowl out of copper. And they're like, oh yeah, then what should we do? And they're like, we should put a guy in it. And they're like, oh, then what? Like, we should set a fire underneath it. And they're like, what for? They're like, we have nothing else to do on a Tuesday. I think that to me sounds like a horrific way to go if someone were to throw you into a copper bowl with a fire underneath it.
In a copper bowl, so they put you in there, and to be honest.
There's a name for it.
Yeah, no, it's right. They put you inside.
It's called the Arby's. I think that's where it's a derivative of.
Okay, so I'm going to picture this.
All right,
this is terrible. So you've got a metal bowl constructed in medieval times, and somebody did something wrong, or they think the person's a witch, or they just want to be cruel, whatever the situation is. They put the person inside the metal bowl, they heat it up, and,
while he's in there.
and then the screams, and here come the screams.
Yeah, it can't be one of them quick ones. You would assume that would take a little bit. And maybe they got wet wood. This could take several tries,
It would.
Nothing's perfected the first go around.
So how long before your body goes into shock and you just shut down and you don't even know what's going on?
7 to 8 hours.
Do you think that's how long it takes?
I mean, again, if they have wet wood, we don't know what part of the country they're from. There's a lot of variables. Did they get the copper right? Did they, is it too thin? Did the guy fall out the bottom when it got too overheated?
How's the heat transfer?
This is what we don't know. We don't know. Dave, do we have any sponsors from Heating and Air that could break down how people die inside a...
He doesn't work here anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he never answers us when we need him.
That's true.
I don't know. That sounds god-awful. Anything with fire. I think fire's... that's a no-go zone for me.
So burning at the stake, that's a bad way to die.
But hold on. What's worse, the steak or the burn?
The bowl. Getting heated up in the bowl is got to be worse than getting burned at the stake.
You wouldn't think the guy though that's like attaching the person to the stake would be like, is this too tight? Like, I don't think they're going to ask the appropriate questions for staking someone. Like, so what is worse? Is it the uncomfortableness of maybe finding the stake that doesn't ergonomically fit your back, and the guy that's staking is like, I'm new at this. I'm so sorry if this is too tight.
Right.
We didn't even got to the fire yet, but
Right,
just the whole staking thing could be horrible.
The guy who's tying the person down is apologizing, being overly apologetic.
Yeah, like you remember how many times you go shopping with your mom when you were little, and she'd make you go into the change room, and it would take 10 hours for like the same shirt to find the right size. Like that's the guy trying to stake this person.
That's another form of torture.
And the person getting staked, I doubt they're highly cooperating too much. Like they know what's next. So the guy's like, "Man, if you would just hold your arm still, like we would be done already." And the guy was squirming. I don't want to be steaked. Well, it's tough. This is where we're at in life right now.
You know what would be also terrible is quartering. Do you know what quartering is?
Oh yeah, the drawn and quarter.
Drawn and quartered.
Yeah.
That's not good.
What happens if you get a lazy horse?
Yeah, what happens if you have a horse that's not up for the challenge?
Hey, say he's sick that day.
Yeah. You know what happens? It's worse. What you really want is a horse that will just do its job. Go, because
You
you
need
got
four of them, though.
You need 4 horses running in opposite directions.
Who's your rope guy? What if this rope guy, he was hammered the night before, he shoddily put together this rope, it burst. Sure, you've just located something, but it's still attached to you. I guess if you're going to get drawn and quartered, you kind of expect some professionalism out of it. Mm-hmm. Do it right.
What about firing squad?
Easy. That's too easy.
It's too easy.
If you had to pick, I mean, that'd be top 3 to pick, right?
That's what I would choose. I would not want to be buried under. I wouldn't want to be buried alive. To
No,
be
that
honest
sounds
with you,
terrific. To me, that is terrifying.
I've gotten really. I've gotten really scared of tight spaces. What's that called? That phobia. Yeah, when you're like,
Newlyweds?
no, newlyweds. Like, it's not. No, what is that called? When you're scared of
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic.
Yeah, claustrophobia.
I've gotten really claustrophobic.
Well, I mean, how do you know? Have you ever tested yourself?
No, so this is what's happened. Ever since I went on blood pressure medication, being dead serious.
I hate when you say that.
No, ever since I went on my blood pressure meds, I've gotten really claustrophobic. And if I drink alcohol, I'm gonna have a nightmare. So here's what happens. I take my blood pressure medication, I drink some beers, I go to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
I'm getting up to pee. I had a terrible nightmare. And you know what I'll tell you exactly what I have to do.
All right.
There are times that I have to go walk outside and get fresh air and like look up at the sky and understand that.
You could open a window
No, it doesn't do it.
for fresh air. You got good windows.
No, I'm still trapped in that house. That 8-foot ceiling's like closing down on me. I've got some issues these days.
I don't think it's issues. I think it's the combination of you taking medicine you don't need combined with rock gut booze that you're drinking at nighttime.
You don't think I need the blood pressure meds?
No, I think you're fooling yourself.
Really?
Yeah. You ever just eat a shit ton of Nerds ropes? That usually brings my blood pressure down easily.
That's a good point.
Try it. I won't even charge you for it.
What about candy necklaces?
Don't be silly. Be a grown up. That's a child's candy.
So so I'm gonna gloss over crucifixion because I think that's, I don't want to talk about that.
No, that's
'cause
silly.
somebody I really love got killed that way. But there's gotta be, man, listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
One really bad way is if you were to play like an extreme sport. Like, it'd be very embarrassing. Do you ever watch extreme sports?
Yeah, of course, sure. Yeah.
What do you watch?
I mean,
Hobby horsing?
I don't think we can jump to hobby horsing in extreme sports. Now, outside of the hobby horsing having like a razor blade attached to something or like a actual metal sword coming off the front of it, some type of killer unicorn. But extreme sports, okay, the guys that eat 78 hot dogs in 8 minutes. To me, I think that's more extreme than these guys that flip-flop off a weather balloon through the atmosphere and land via parachute. I mean, anyone can just pop off and flip into nothingness and eventually land with a parachute, but you show me that same guy that can house 78 hot dogs in 8 minutes.
Yeah, what's harder? Jumping off something and opening up a parachute or slamming 78 hot dogs? What's harder?
Slamming 78. I beg you right now. I will write you a check, and it won't cash, for $1,000 if you can eat 8 hot dogs in 8 minutes.
I know I can't do it.
I know you can't. And people think
Can't do it.
They'll do the trick where you dip it in the water.
Right.
You ever done that?
I've seen it. It disgusts me.
It's the
disgusting.
quickest way to stop eating altogether, food completely, like for good.
So I think there's something sinister about that hot dog eating contest. There's something there. It really rubs me the wrong way. I don't
Is
like
it because the Masons are involved in it?
No, it's just because the Masons probably are involved. The intelligent,
I say, Leonard, how many hot dogs can you eat? I don't know. I assume that's what Mason sounds like.
Masons,
I don't know.
Illuminati, but no, man.
I'm trying to think of other ways to die that would be god awful. I think getting eaten alive would be horrible. Like that guy that decided that he was friends with bears. You know, talking the Grizzly Man.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. You kind of get what you deserve.
Did you ever see the video?
You horsed around.
Of the couple, the married couple, they stop inside some type of tiger safari. This is a viral video.
A tiger or tire?
Tiger.
Oh.
Yeah. No, not a.
Can you imagine a tiger? Oh, look at that Delta over there. Look at that.
Look at that Goodyear.
Tokyoko, whatever the hell they're called. Anyway, sorry.
So they stop the car
Uh-huh.
inside the tiger safari, and the woman gets pulled away by a tiger. Gets pulled away, mauled, killed.
Yeah.
And her husband runs around the car
Sure.
and starts to run in the direction of his wife,
Yeah.
and then quickly thinks, no, she's gone, and then gets back into his car and drives away.
He just took off.
So the video ends really, truly before he drives away, but
What we don't know is where did they have dinner reservations, because some of those are impossible to get. Like, if you think you're just going to skip out on Nobu, no matter what just happened in your life, you're not going to do that. You're making that 6:30.
It's like, oh, I'm so sad my wife just got eaten by a tiger.
Yeah, California roll. Yeah, I mean,
California
that's how
rolls.
it went, I think. I don't know. I've never... Sushi's okay.
Do you like sushi?
It's fine. It's fine. It's not for me. It's okay. I'll try it again, but it is what it is. It all tastes the same. They just mash all that shit together.
I think sushi is, I mean, it's...
You seem like a kind of guy that would like get in a fist fight over who has the best tenderloin.
Oh,
And you probably
please.
base tenderloins based on
Please.
the size. I hate that. Like why is it the best? You ask someone, and that person tells you, oh, well, it's the size of a 14-inch pizza.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Like I could hammer a shit out 14 inches in diameter, but it's not going to make it the best.
I'm still thinking about forcing the hot dog thing. It's
78.
disgusting. It's
Bob, how
disgusting.
many hot dogs could you eat in 8 minutes?
Two.
28. He says 28.
No.
That's amazing. I believe Bob.
No, I think once you get to like 3 or 4 hot dogs in those 8 minutes, I think you try to go. I mean, I could probably do. It depends what they are. You know those really huge, thick ballpark jumbo franks.
Why are you drooling
Not the
when
skinny.
you said those?
Not the skinny Nathans.
No,
you
there's
know, like
only
they're
one
all-
hot dog.
What's-
There's
what?
only one. There's zero discussion as to what hot dog should ever be made, purchased, or eaten, and that's the Hebrew National hot dogs.
I'm with you.
That's the
second
only
that.
thing. That's it.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
They make a product out there called Bar S. You seen this product?
No.
So for roughly, I believe it's 13 American cents, you can get 20 Bar S hot dogs. It might be a little higher
where
than
are-
that. Shane,
where are
you
they?
eat half burritos. You know what a Bar S hot dog runs a man, but they're just it's like grade D meat.
Yeah.
It's stamped on every one, and there's even like a disclaimer, like don't eat this; it could cause cancer. But it is just it's a ridiculously cheap hot dog.
There was an 80s movie called The Great Outdoors with John
fantastic
Candy.
movie. Fantastic.
And there's a part in the movie where there's raccoons eating the garbage. And do you remember this John Candy movie?
Yeah, those trash pandas they're talking to each other
They're
in clicks
talking-
and whistles. Yeah.
With subtitles.
Yeah, of course.
And the raccoons say, oh, look at these hot dogs, blah, blah, blah. What are they made of? And the other raccoon says lips and assholes.
Please, Michelle's right here.
Oh, sorry.
My God.
And then I
She's
remember,
never gonna come back.
I remember going to my father and saying, why this movie? I mean, we're all sitting around the tube watching John Candy.
Tube, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not old enough to remember the tube because you
What are
only
you
know flat
talking
screens.
about?
Oh yeah, you're only like 6 months younger than me.
Well, it's like 2 years, but still.
2 years.
Like I think it changes subject. So bar as hot dogs being like the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
My mother had a barbecue. This has been a month or so ago, and I was in charge of cooking burgers, which I enjoyed doing. She hands me the cheese slices, the individual cheese slices that take an hour to rip off, and only half come off, and you finally get them across. And I get them on top of these hamburgers, and 2 minutes go by, and nothing's happening with this cheese. And when I tell you nothing's happening, I literally mean like there's been no structural change. There's been no chemical makeup that has altered it. The only thing it did, it just got super crispy black around the edges. And when I went to pick it up, the burger, the cheese slid off as if it were part of that T2 makeup that made the second Terminator, and it tried to find its other buddies. And as we're looking at the package, it says, this cheese will not melt. It's meant for sandwiches only. So almost without saying, you're only supposed to admire this cheese from afar. Do not ingest it.
Right.
But they sell it. So that is the same level of quality, I suppose, that a bar S hot dog brings to the table. The damn cheese slid off the burger as if it couldn't be.
Literally, when you put, imagine you take like cheese like that and put it on a hot dog. It's like you're combining two foods that actually aren't foods. It's amazing what humans will eat.
I made a ham dog one time because I was out of hamburger buns.
How'd you do it?
I just took hamburger meat and rolled it in the shape of a wiener, a dog, yuck, and I put that right on the hot dog bun, and it turned out just fine. I mean, it was a fantastic vessel for the cooked beef. So if you ever run into that, you can just make yourself a ham dog.
Yeah,
problem solved.
If I want to make myself feel really bad, I'll just eat a bunch of processed foods, like you're talking, hot dogs, Barris dogs, fake cheese.
Bar S, not Barris.
Barris.
Bar S. It's okay. Let's not talk about him anymore. We're giving him too much press.
I don't like fake food.
How come they have to put things like this contains real cheese on products that have the word cheese in them? Like macaroni and cheese, and in a big starburst, they're convincing you by saying it that this is made with real cheese.
Yeah.
I assume that it should be just inherently given that shit's got cheese in it.
Right. Well, it's because everything else that is with that food is fake. Like, for example, like goldfish crackers. Goldfish crackers, made by Pepperidge Farm. That's not food. It's not food.
It's a snack.
It's a snack.
So what's the most processed thing that is eaten on a regular daily basis by the human race?
Goldfish crackers.
You think that is the most processed piece of food that is eaten on a daily basis?
Yeah, I think
disagree.
I think it's way up there.
You wouldn't put lunch meat in that.
Lunch meat's way up there. Slick meat, slimy, nasty, sandwich meat, it's disgusting. I'm not saying I don't eat it sometimes. I don't buy it for my children.
You don't know. Slick meat is
disgusting.
to me that's like for jails. That is institutional food. I've never purchased slick meat, I suppose. At least not knowing I was doing.
If you go to a deli and you ask for turkey breast, smoked turkey breast, they will start chopping from this massive, like nebulous looking nasty. It looks like
it's just formed.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, but
like it's so gross. Listen, I eat it sometimes. I definitely feed it to my children.
Then, like, okay, what's your most unhealthy indulgence? Like what?
Goldfish crackers.
That can't be it, Frank.
Listen,
that can't be it.
Listen, have you ever had extra pizza goldfish crackers?
No.
Or extra cheesy, like crazy cheesy goldfish crackers? It's all the rage. Think of the worst thing that you could ever give a child if you want to keep a child free from disease. Take them up to Upper Mormon, watch after like a kid's softball game, and do you know what the parents are going to feed the kids during dinner time? Goldfish crackers, Gatorade, Capri Sun, slick meat, like all the junk. Candy.
We did veal cutlets.
Lipsticks.
After every game.
Did you really?
Yeah, every player got a veal cutlet.
We did orange slices. When I was a kid, you got orange slices and water.
That was it?
Yeah. Listen.
You sound like you're in a war-torn country. I mean, why couldn't they bring something like a high C?
They didn't.
Or
You
an
could.
ecto cooler.
Oh, ecto cooler. Now, they would do that, but what they would do is they would make the ecto cooler in one of those really big orange igloo, those big 5-gallon buckets.
No, keep going. I'm lost.
No, you know what I'm talking about. No, that was back in the 80s when you got orange slices and orange.
But they dump on every coach that wins anything.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore.
What are you talking? They do too. You can bet on what color.
Oh, you're talking about
the Kool-Aid's going to come out.
They do that.
The Gatorade's going to come out.
I'm saying for youth sports though, they don't do that anymore. They give everybody their own thing. This is what my oldest got a couple days ago over there at the Avenue Field at 36th Street over there at Upper Mormon after a softball game. This is what she got.
Okay.
She got a Capri Sun, extra cheesy goldfish crackers, a sleeve of Oreos, and like a $5 gift card at TCBY. That's what they give to these kids, which, by the way, a lot of these kids won't even play sports if there isn't a snack at the end. Some of these kids are walking up at bat, and they'll call a timeout and be like, hold on a second, I'm not even sure if I should do this at bat. Excuse me, coach, are we having a snack at the end of the game? Coach is like, Yes, Teresa, we are. Will you concentrate on the balls? Like, well, I'm not going to do this unless there's a snack.
Oh, see, they handed us Camel non-filters after every game back in the day, back in the
Yeah.
80s. Like, there was no worry about hydration. It was, let's get this kid hooked on a pack of no filters. It was a different time back then, though. Coaches didn't have to wear pants. You remember those days.
I do remember those days, like vividly.
Like it was yesterday.
I'm kind of infatuated with the idea that you didn't react when I said hobby horse. Do you know what that is?
So you mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and apparently it is grown humans bouncing around a course as if they were equestrians on a real galloping steed.
Yes, it's a real thing.
It's stick horses with them running around.
Stick horses. Like back in the day when people rode horses. When was this? 100 years ago? 115 years ago?
I mean,
That's what you got for Christmas.
A horse?
You got a sewn up doll head horse head that sewed up full of fluff attached to a broomstick. And that was your toy. That's what you got for Christmas. So you could hop around on your fake horse. And now it's a sport. You can Google hobby horse and go to YouTube.
Okay, I will.
Go to YouTube. Google hobby horse and watch these idiots from Sweden. Watch them.
It's just a Swedish sport? Is that their...
It's like these weird socialist, like psycho Anglo-centric like places up there, you know, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, like that whole block of countries. They're all, this is what they do for fun now.
Do you think parents get in fistfights based over of hobby horsing as they do like on baseball fields and hockey stadium, hockey ice? I can't think of the word.
No, I think all those spectators are on SSRIs. I think they are.
What is that?
Chill, man.
What's SSRI?
Like Zoloft or Prozac, Lexapro. You know, SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors.
Yeah, listen.
That's what you. That's what you take when you're depressed.
Every ounce of my medical knowledge based off of 1980s Doogie Howser episodes. To this day, if someone was dying, I would just constantly yell 15 cc's of, and I would just make up a medicine. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure exactly what any of that stuff does. But like, I don't know. There's too many extreme things. Like they started making gum extreme, which I thought was crazy. Everything has just got this extreme edge to it now. You used to just throw a football around, and then they came out with the Nerf Arrow football, and it's like, do you need to throw a football, a city block? Well, then that came out, and then they're like, well, shit, we could throw a whistle on this and claim you could throw it 2 city blocks, and then that phenomenon took over. I don't know. I think the downfall will be when a golfer is in his backswing and just takes a stiff sternum tackle, ends it. He hands the club off to his caddy. Of course, it has to be a back lateral pass. The caddy then has to take the shot. Almost like Caddyshack 2 at the end.
I never saw Caddyshack 2.
You're doing yourself a minor disservice.
Probably a major disservice.
It's not great, but it is worth a watch for sure.
I heard it was really bad.
Jackie Mason is in it.
Oh, really?
His people love Hebrew National hot dogs.
Yeah.
He's just a Jewish comic from the Catskills, I believe.
Oh man, whenever I think of extreme sports, I kind of think of
Shaun White kind of started that, didn't he? That Travis Pastrana edge, you know, that MTV genre of God dang it, what was the guy's name? Robin Big. He has the show Ridiculousness. Rob Dyrdek.
Okay.
He created that fantasy factory where everything was just about the biggest drops and.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, but then they involve too much safety in it. Like, sure, you're making this insane drop, but at the bottom it's just a ton of soft, like, puppies running around that you can land on so you never get hurt.
Can they make any money? Can those sports, I mean...
Hundreds of dollars, yes.
Hundreds of dollars.
Of course.
It's such a strange thing.
Yeah, a lot of them end up opening, like, regional used car lots, you know, so they do pretty good. They do pretty good.
Do you watch the NBA? Are you a professional? I mean,
I watch the playoffs just because I like to gamble on something.
You watch the playoffs.
Yeah, I couldn't name you right now. I bet I could maybe name you 5 players right now in the NBA.
How many players can you name in the WNBA?
Almost all of them.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah, Betsy Carnival,
Yeah.
Darla Eppenstein.
Oh,
Curse.
yeah.
Yeah, plays for the Montreal Sky Nuts. Did I say Darla Mindscreen again? Did I say her yet? I don't know anyone.
I have never been able to name a WNBA player until recently. But now I can name
2.
a bunch.
You can name 2 because the one was in Russia and the other one just won the MVP.
Who won the MVP?
What's her nuts from Indiana? Got a face like
Caitlin Clark?
Thank you, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I can name her, and I can name her teammate, Sophie Cunningham. Actually, this is really embarrassing. I don't want to
Brittany Griner. That's who I'm trying to think of.
Oh, Brittany Griner, yeah.
She's WNBA, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Actually, do you know they're asking for more money? The WNBA players are asking
Boy,
for
them
more
and teachers, they just won't quit.
They're just always asking
Always
for more
asking for more and more and more, you know?
The weird thing about the WNBA is they get a lot of their money from the NBA.
It's
The NBA subsidizes the WNBA.
Again, if you want more people to watch the WNBA, you incorporate that old show Gladiators where they're at the very top of both ends of the court with those tennis ball cannons, and every time someone goes up, you just have to light them up. It has to get extreme. Power slap. Look at that. I mean, you've got to have the power slap now where you just stand there and you let a grown person just open hand smack the absolute Christ out of you.
I think the WNBA needs to lower the basketball rims down far enough down so they can dunk.
Being serious, they can't dunk? Like, there's got to be some people that can dunk. There has to be.
What? No, they
There
can't.
has to be.
No, they can't dunk. No, they can't.
You're making wild assumptions again.
Dude,
Like, I can read.
Okay, I've never seen a WNBA game, but I have seen highlights. By accident, like just because it's on a TV somewhere,
You don't
and
have
I
to-
catch a glance
like,
of it.
You're making it sound like you walked into a
I got issues,
bathhouse.
man. I got issues. So the WNBA, so first of all, they do not dunk. There is no chance of that happening. How are they gonna? It's like you dunking. Can you dunk the ball?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Two
It's the same
hands
thing.
standing straight. Yes, absolutely. I can't.
There might be 1 or 2 gals in the WNBA that can dunk. 1 or 2.
That's what I just said.
1 or 2, but you know what? They don't. They can't dunk. They might be able to kind of get up there and whatever. But let me ask you this.
Okay.
Did you know that the ball that they play with is smaller than the ball that the men play with?
I did know that.
It's the same size rim, though. Yeah, all of that. They can't do any of that.
That's them holding 2 balls,
Yeah, it is.
2 basketballs.
It is. Do you have a favorite pro athlete?
Currently,
Yeah, so let me
or
ask
like in general, Ty Cobb.
seriously.
I like his beliefs. No, he's an animal. Favorite athlete. Give me yours. I got to think about it. I do have one.
Mine's
have
Walter
one.
Payton.
No, that's pretty good actually. Walter Payton's pretty good.
I lived down the street from Walter Payton, and Jarrett
God.
Payton and I had the same babies.
The life you lived, hot air ballooning to school, and just living next to Walter Payton.
down the street.
Down
Not
the
next to
street. We only played on moon rocks that were brought back from the
Yeah.
astronauts. Like,
Right.
God, the Frankie lifestyle.
Yeah.
Just bonkers.
It's fantastic.
You know what? Favorite athlete? Always and forever, John McEnroe.
Oh my gosh.
Big John McEnroe fan. Like when he had the rivalry back in the day with Jimmy Connors and Bjornsson. I don't know. I can't think of his last. Borg. Thank you, Borg. Thank you, Bob. There was a couple. I don't know. I enjoyed the way that he just kept it up on and off the field as being a professional asshole.
He was so good at it.
He really was.
He's great.
It's hard to say too because I loved Larry Bird. Larry Bird was one of the few guys that had the ability to talk shit and completely back it up.
100%.
Like that one interview with what's his nuts, John Sally. He's like, You're gonna block me tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You're not gonna double team me?" And John Sal's like, "No." And like literally first play, I'm gonna take the ball, I'm gonna fade back, cross over, nothing but net. And he did it, and then he did that throughout the entire evening. And then they finally double teamed him. So, yeah, I like guys like that aren't just all, all show. He actually could back it up. Same with in his prime, Mike Tyson. I think Mike would have to be in that top 3 of favorite athletes before all the rapey stuff. Before it got a little crazy there. I can.
Before it got all Robin Givens.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He obviously needed Anderson in his life. Had Mike Tyson had Anderson, that marriage may have worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your favorite sport? I mean, and you can't say soccer.
I can't say soccer?
No.
Okay.
And you can't say wrestling.
Okay, so I can't say soccer.
You can't say baseball.
Okay, I can't say that.
You can't say gymnastics.
I would not say that.
You can't say it's football, isn't it?
Like American football?
You son of a bitch. Yes, American football. Yes, absolutely.
I'll go with American football. I'll go ahead and say that's my
That
favorite
is your favorite?
Probably. It's a sport that I've never played personally, and it's a sport that my son begs me, my 9-year-old, begs me to play football. And I'm like, son, so here's the deal.
Does he sound like a newsie when he begs you?
No, he just...
Please, Papa, can I play football? Is it that?
It does sound like that.
Does it? I imagine it does.
Yeah. So,
eat your porridge. And you
right. It makes me very angry when,
that makes
when
sense.
he talks to me like that.
That makes sense.
But no, it's the only sport that we watch as a family. American football. So we play every sport in my house but football. But it's the only sport we watch because we
cricket?
love it.
Highlight? Handball?
I have played cricket. I've played all those sports.
I've never played cricket.
It's impossible.
Well,
It's not impossible. I can't hit the ball. I cannot hit the ball. They say there is a debate out there. Some people think that cricket, it's harder to hit a ball in cricket than it is to hit a major league pitch. I personally don't believe that.
no, those people are very wrong. And it must suck to be wrong all the time, like
Right.
they are. There's no way that's accurate.
I can't imagine.
No,
Hitting a major league.
You try swinging on a 104 mile per hour, cut fastball that's moving, and you've got literally less than a third of a second to respond to the move. Yeah, come on, no.
It's funny you say that. There was a
You didn't
poll
laugh.
recently.
Why is it that funny?
Well, it's kind of funny. It's there's a poll out there that says, can the average person actually get a hit in Major League Baseball? Could a regular Joe Schmo come out of the stands? Can that person get a hit?
How many? I mean, there has to be parameters.
So you get 100 pitches.
Oh, well, then yes, 100 pitches, yes, you're going to hit one.
No, you're going to get a hit.
You're going to get a hit.
I don't think so.
Out of 100, it will happen.
No, I'm not saying you can't hit the ball, make contact. I'm saying you get a hit. A hit is when you hit the ball and the fielders can't get the ball fast enough to first base. That's a hit.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of the definition, and I'm just telling you, out of 100.
You think someone could get an actual hit?
I could do it right now. You go get me a ball and a bat, and you pitch me 100 of them.
Okay, so let's paint the landscape here. We're in a Major League Baseball situation. We're on the field.
What's the temperature out?
Any temp you want.
How's the barometer?
Any barometer you want.
Is the place packed?
Any population.
Is it a
of people.
bobblehead night?
Doesn't even matter. Let's say no.
All right, then yes, I can hit the ball.
And you've got somebody at third, short, second, first, loaded outfield, and you've got the worst pitcher in the major leagues up at the mound.
Yes,
He's going to throw 100 to you, and all you have to do is hit the ball and not get thrown out at first.
done.
You really think you can do that?
In 100 pitches, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go out to QU right now, or with the rock pile, or whatever it's called, the Gems baseball field. What's it called, Bob?
Doggy paddlers?
Doggy paddlers. Let's go out there right now. Have one of those lackeys throw me 100 of them.
Oh, I'm sure we could get on base in that situation. I'm talking about major league pitchers.
Okay, so bowling. You make it sound if you had 100 opportunities. Say this. Say you were given the first. How many strikes does it take to get a 300? 13 strikes. I think it's 13 strikes to get a 300 in bowling. In bowling.
13? Yeah, 13.
13. So say you got 100 balls to throw under all that pressure. Everyone's watching you. Pete Weber's calling you names. You know, there's a lot of chatter going on. You've got one opportunity to make that 300, and you have 100 opportunities to hit that. Can you do it?
No.
Pete Weber's screaming right in your ear, by the way. Horrible things.
No way. I don't think. I think I could get a hit in the situation with a major league pitcher throwing me the ball. I think I could get a hit in that situation infinitely faster than I could do that kind of feat in bowling.
No, I'm a terrible bowler. I don't know. I've never been good at it. Like, what is the worst thing you would, like, what sport are you just dog shit at?
Golf.
But you literally told us last time that you were thinking about joining a country club in order to golf.
I know.
Why would you do such?
It's a terrible idea.
Oh, so you finally backed out of that ridiculous notion.
I mean, I had another conversation with my wife about it.
I didn't see it at the St. Anthony's picnic, by the way.
When was that? Recently?
Counted as a mass.
Remember, I got kicked out of the Catholic Church for missing a mass. Don't you listen to anything I say? Remember, I missed a mass, so they jacked my tuition up, so now I can't be Catholic anymore. So just forget about it.
All right.
I'm not going. Yeah, no. I'm really sorry I missed that parish picnic.
I didn't go.
But I was talking to my wife again, and I go, hey, how about if we just get like a social, like the social membership at the country club? So no golf. All we do, we go there with the kids go in the pool, we, feign interest, we go and we have drinks at the bar, we go to the restaurant, we just do the real simple membership.
I bet Helen Keller was really good at Marco Polo.
Oh, you and your Helen Keller jokes.
Well, think about who else would be, never mind.
But no, I mean, you're not going to join a country club either.
No, I'm not. I refuse. Unless you pay for it.
No, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay, your least favorite holiday. That's something that's we're talking the Big Seven.
What's the Big Seven?
We're counting them down. New Year's, Easter, Memorial, 4th of July, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Okay.
Is that what we're talking about?
Sure. Well, no, I mean, that wasn't the list I had in my head.
But
for
those
least
are,
favorite
what else,
holiday.
you can't, there's nothing else that warrants a holiday.
I mean, Casimir Pulaski Day would be my least favorite holiday.
That's not a least though. No. That doesn't count. Least
legitimate
favorite?
holidays.
New Year's Day. New Year's
Oh,
Day.
yeah, because you spent it in bed.
No, it's not that. It's not that. There's no songs written about it. There's no one gets together and says this is the day that we're going to enjoy a giant ham and a turkey. There's nothing behind it. Nothing behind it whatsoever.
It's true.
I don't know. I just assumed by now there'd be something to climb onto.
It's such a weird thing because nobody is really partying for New Year's Day. They're not. New Year's Eve, yes. New Year's Eve is a really big, like, people don't think of New Year's Eve as the holiday. They get New Year's Day off. So they think that New Year's Day is the party.
Yeah, but can't you say
But it's
this-
not. It's not.
You say the same about Thanksgiving though, because like the party is the night before. Like,
Totally.
That's when everyone.
Blackout Wednesday.
And I truly believe that has ruined a lot of Thanksgivings, not based on the hangover aspect of it, just because people just. It used to be all about the family get together. Football starts at 10. You were forced to sit there at 8 o'clock and watch the damn parade and all that fun stuff like that. But now it's pretty much just who can be hungover the least the day of Thanksgiving.
If I had to choose my least favorite holiday, if I said it out loud, I feel terrible saying.
Say it.
Christmas.
That's your least favorite?
Easily my least favorite. My
No.
favorite's probably Halloween.
That's not a GD holiday.
It's not?
No.
Halloween's not a holiday? I really thought it was.
No. When was the last time you got together and celebrated a Halloween? It doesn't. You buy candy and hand it out. That's not a.
Halloween parties. Yeah.
They're fun and all. I think you and I were at a couple
Well,
Halloween parties together.
well,
Weren't
you
I think you and I were at like one of the show. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But Christmas, I'm gonna go with
Christmas
Christmas.
is your least.
I don't like the entire process. So the process starts around October 15th
We need another drink.
and ends around. Christmas starts October 15th and ends when you take your holiday decorations down. So like
No, wait, I
January
thought-
10th.
According to everyone, though, Christmas starts the day that pumpkin spice bullshit comes out.
Oh yeah. Well, people start putting up their Christmas trees in October now.
No, see, that's too much. My wife
The
would.
department stores start putting up Christmas trees before Halloween now.
Like, if you started putting up Christmas stuff in October, would your wife kill you for doing such too early?
She would never do it. I would never do it. Neither one of us like Christmas that much.
When you die, you're going to go cremation or you're going to go buried? What are you going to go with?
Viking funeral.
You're going to go burned at a pyre?
I'm gonna get in a raft with a bunch of like kindling.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna give all my family members flaming arrows. I'm gonna get pushed out into the lake, and they're all gonna take flaming arrows and shoot them into the boat, and then I'm gonna get erupted, and I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn and sink and be fish food.
I'm going to make Jared Hall completely empty me of all innards, bone, everything, and then sew me up airtight. And then want to be filled with helium and flown above the funeral home as if I was some Macy's Day Parade float and up there for just a 2-day celebration. Just let the wind take me wherever she goes, and when it's time, you hold on to my fat ass floating up there. You're going to need to fill it with more helium. And yeah, we just parade it down Main Street, and then we just let us go, and then we let that be some poor kid's nightmare in Northeast Missouri when the jet stream takes it.
Man, Jared Hall, that's one of my favorite guys in Quincy.
He's good. He's good people, man. He really is.
He's so awesome.
He really is.
Great.
He
He's
makes
hilarious.
a good marry me chicken.
Does he really?
No, he tried, but you know, he was nice enough to invite us over, so we said we liked it.
Do you consider your own birthday a big day? Like you had a birthday.
I'm a
2 weeks
cranky
ago.
person on my birthday. No, I don't do birthdays well anymore. I used to. When I hit 40, I hated birthdays. Still do, kind of. I think it'll change eventually, but we had to have the empty nester conversation the other day, my wife and I, and like that was a hard. It was easy to talk about at first, but then like when you realize that it was very close, it was like, wow, what the hell are we going to do when there's no children to take care of?
Really?
Like that's an insane thought. Like, yeah, the last 18, 19 years.
Do you know what that day is going to be called in my house when the last kid leaves?
You've been served day. Is that what is that it? Rachel just gonna. It's been fun, Frank, but
You know
it's
what?
time.
You know what? When you say that, I have thought that. I've thought that in my mind, like deep in my mind. I think to myself, it's like, okay, my wife's not happy with me for whatever reason. 'Cause
Sure.
I'm not taking the dishes out of the dishwasher enough. Fill in the blank of what I'm not doing. I'm not making the bed. She really wants us to make the bed as a married couple.
That's ridiculous.
And like in my head, I'm thinking, oh, honey. I mean, like for example, today I left the house and the bed was unmade. So if I do that like 1,700 times in a row, is it possible that my wife, when the kids leave, she'll serve me with papers? Is that possible? Based on not making the bed? Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, sure.
You're using the word possible.
It's possible.
The proper word is guaranteed. Yes.
Is it guaranteed?
Guaranteed. You're gonna have to start finding hobbies now. Like I know you've got a ways to go. Like my kids. I mean, my youngest is 15, so we're a little closer than you. But like you really have to start making the plans now as to what is going to happen. Because just to stumble into that new part of your, that chapter of your life unprepared.
That will be the greatest day in my wife's life.
You think so?
My wife does not, she generally does not like children. She generally does not. You know, the old thing is like, oh, I really don't like kids, but I like my own kids. This is my wife's take on it.
Yeah.
She'll say, I don't like kids. I don't like other people's kids. And I have kids.
Yeah.
That's where it stops. She doesn't go to this whole thing like, I love my children so much. One thing my wife does say is, though, beware of the mother who overtly loves her children too much. Because that husband is probably getting the shaft. And not the shaft you think, but the most terrible thing. My wife does not like kids. Does she like being a mother? If you call her a hot mama, she'll get pretty pissed off. She doesn't mind being hot, but she doesn't want to be a hot mama. You know, like have you ever seen like mothers around town, super mom, soccer mom, basketball mom, hot mama?
They have the Quincy haircut where it's like pasted down on one side and like spiky on the other. Like we call that the Quincy. Like I think at some part in your life, either after a divorce or prior to, you get that haircut along with like a used Jeep Wrangler. I think there's certain things that come along with that. Yeah, the Quincy haircut, that really tells you where a lady's at in her life, in my opinion.
I got into huge trouble one time by insinuating, and I got a mouthful from my mother, one of my best friend's mother, and a couple other people that gave me a lot of hate mail for suggesting that
give a little
that
schmack.
Women, a little schmack, a little Sean Connery schmack. No, I made the suggestion that just because a woman gets older, she's rushing to cut her hair. It's time to cut her hair. So why do you have to do that? And there's all of these like terrible reasons, these social constructs that have been built, why women think that like they turn 45, so they're gonna chop their hair. That's what they do, I guess. I read this somewhere, so don't keep me on this. But I got a lot of hate mail for suggesting that, hey, women, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, you can grow your hair longer. And my mother goes, why would you say that? I go, I don't know. I just think that like, long hair is kind of like a sign of like youth and beauty, and like you're saying, what are you saying? Are you saying that you're old now? You got to chop your hair? But like men don't do that. Men don't go in reverse order, where we keep short hair, and then all of a sudden we turn 45, we let it all grow long. We don't cut it. We don't do that because that would be ridiculous.
I kind of did that.
You did?
Yeah, for a little bit there. I went after that. Like you and I really can't bust balls on hair. Like.
No.
You look like you walked into Curves and said, "Give me the number 3 on the haircut," and I look like I just woke up and forgot to use shampoo. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happens with the midlife crisis. I don't know when it happens to a man. I don't know what that looks like yet. Maybe I've already had one and I'm not sure.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know when or if that happens.
So what age is midlife?
I don't know. That's the point. Like. I think right now the man lives to like 76 on average, so I guess I'm well past it.
You're way. Oh.
Yeah,
Man.
I should probably go buy a Honda Spider, and just driving around listening to Wham with the top down. Like I don't know if that's the option you do as a middle-aged man. I don't know. Maybe you get a really weird earring for no reason.
I mean, 36, 37 years old is midlife.
I was too busy to worry about it then, so I think it's happening now.
Do you think you're having a midlife crisis now?
I watch commercials from the 1990s on like YouTube sometimes to feel nostalgia.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Remember that little ditty on ABC? You're like, ah, damn it, those were simple times. Yeah.
I feel like
It's hotter than hell in here again.
It's warm.
It is warm, and I know Bob makes okay money. Maybe just pay Amron, Bob.
We do a favor and pay Amron first. I don't care if you pay anybody else. Just pay Amron. Jesus. It's like these LED lights.
I know,
like,
they're killing
blowing
us.
through me, but they're not supposed to give off heat, but they give off
7
light.
people below the TV you can't see the table. This Bic lighter's on fire. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going through midlife crisis. I didn't get anything weird. Didn't get any hobbies. Didn't change really anything. I don't know. I think we're all on our way out. Just act accordingly and enjoy what you got. That's all you can do.
I'm definitely on my way out. It's not going to be long for me.
Good for you.
I only have.
Again,
I looked at.
Put me on your will. I don't care what you give me.
I've got a calendar in my house, and it's called Weeks. The name of it is just called Weeks. What it is, there are 52 weeks times 90 lines. So there's like it's this big thing that every week that goes by, I put a little. I fill in a circle.
Okay.
And I've got all these weeks that I've spent, and I really don't have that many weeks left. And I made the really big mistake of showing my mother this. I'm like, hey, you should fill all this in and see how much time you've got left. Yeah. And she's like, why would I do that? Like,
yeah, it's a crazy thing.
It looks like I have no time left. I'm like, yeah, you don't, Mom. Like, you don't. You've got this is how much time you've got left. So, stop worrying about, trivial things.
The worst thing for someone like myself who's worried about aging is the info button on your remote control for your television. Because you're like, oh, God, I love this movie. And then you hit info, and it's like, made in 1992. And you're like, that's heartbreaking that I was a teenager when that came out. And here I am now yelling at my teenage kids for, essentially not being smart enough to turn the porn tab off on the television when their mother gets home to turn it on, and that's what I get an earful of.
Correct.
That's happened twice, by the way, in the last week with my kids.
Really?
Not being cautious enough when they decide to do what they do.
That's awful. Did you know that we're closer to the year 2050 than we are the year 2000?
Yeah. Yeah, because of math.
Because of math.
Yeah, no, that's how I knew.
Yeah, it's shocking though. It's really funny what you say about the info button. When you click that thing, you see
it's terrifying.
And
It ruins you.
And you see the year
Yeah.
that the movie came out. To your point,
Yeah,
that does,
sucks.
That does. It's like, wait a second, that's when Home Alone came out.
Yeah, no, it's
You've
just
got to be kidding me.
constant reminder that the long sleep is not too far away, my friend.
Yeah, I know, man. I was in a hotel recently for a soccer tournament.
Were you squatting or did you pay for it?
No, paid for it.
Good.
And I remember doing the same thing when I hit the info button for Crocodile Dundee. I'm like, oh my gosh.
1954.
Yeah, 1954. That guy's still alive.
Paul Hogan,
Yeah.
he's killing it.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Is there any particular kind of indulgence that you would treat yourself to generally if, let's say, the wife and kids are gone for a couple weeks or a month?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I have to buy.
Yeah,
You
there's
just
that.
Absolutely made my day.
Yeah,
Did we just get played off? Like a
No.
Grammy? Is that what that was? No, it would be king crab legs and a big ass ribeye with a bottle of Redbreast 15-year Irish whiskey.
That's how you would spend
My evening.
the couple of weeks or a
The
month?
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford that meal for 2 weeks in a row, but overnight that would be it.
Would that be the first thing that you would do?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'd find like a perfect '80s action movie, and I'd murder that menu that I just listed. I'd probably get so drunk though on the Redbreast that I'd forget to cook the lobster and the steak, and I would just use that for later.
I do that sometimes.
Who doesn't?
I do that sometimes. As a matter of fact, my wife gets really irritated. Here's what happens. I come home from work. She's making dinner. Kids are running around. All right, kids, it's dinner time. We sit down. I crack open a beer or start slamming Double Captain and diets, whatever the case may be. She goes, "Are you hungry?" I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna have a cocktail first." And then after like my fifth cocktail, she goes, "Okay, well, will you help me clean the kitchen? Because like we're gonna put the kids to bed." She goes, "Are you gonna eat your food, your meal?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I wrap it up with some aluminum foil, put it, on the stove, and I'll heat up later." But then drinks. Next thing I know, I wake up 3 in the morning after dreaming I was drowning.
It sounds like you need Anderson.
I cannot
Rachel's so
believe
close to really. She's playing with fire if she don't get you some Anderson soon with all those questions.
she
You're gonna
needs,
finish your dinner. You're gonna eat. You're gonna go to bed. You're gonna stop cheating on me.
Right.
What are you gonna do here,
Right.
Frank?
I'm like, give me some Anderson, or I'll start channeling my inner Sean Connery.
Give you a little schmack.
No, I don't.
No, we don't do any of those.
No, we
things.
don't do any of those things. Well, anyway, it was really nice talking to you.
was
Nice meeting you.
It was.
I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I'm not doing that. I'm 100% not doing that, dude.
Do it.
No.
We have to leave.
No, we're going to do that. Here, pound.
Washington.
Nope.
10th and
Nope.
Washington.
Nope.
Hooligans.
Okay, see you.
Do it.
Bye.
10th and Washington. It's just sweat. Oh my God. That was some.